Doors, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest, and more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
So here's Miami's starting group. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. All against Lowry. It's Crowder on the wing. Paul passes to Ayton. Dishes it to Bridges. Hits the three-point bomb. Bridges got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for Phoenix.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Lowry, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Paul kicks to Ayton. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Booker. He dishes it to Ayton. Just 2 to shoot. From 15 feet away. No good from Booker.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Lowry finds Tucker. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Bridges passes to Ayton. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Deandre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Here's Butler. Robinson on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle and stolen by Ayton.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
A nice shot by Booker.
Now, part of that is recognizing the spacing, and Booker so good at finishing on the break.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection, but boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
Great look, but off the mark. He'd have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Tucker the pass to Butler, and he commits the intentional foul.
Mikal Bridges. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Right block shot, and Butler gets it to go on the assist from Tucker.
Well, Jimmy Butler making use of his length, his smarts, nice interior score.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Eric Spoelstra. David?
Thanks, Kevin. He thinks the big issue for them is to make things difficult inside. He understands that their opponent has a physical presence, but he wants his guys to match that physicality or surpass it. Obviously a tough order to fill, but they have to do it.
Thank you, David. Bridges shot. Good.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Lowry against Ayton. Outside for Robinson. Lowry drives in. Booker pulls it in. Suns leading by 5. Bridges dishes to Crowder. Here's Booker. The kick out to Crowder. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Heat. There's 1:17 left here in the first quarter. Outside for Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. It's Crowder on the wing. Ball against Adebayo. Kicks it out to Booker. Ball passes to Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. 6 to shoot. Paul with the bucket.
How about that range from Chris Paul? This guy feels like he can score once he steps across half court.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Ayton. Here's Bridges. And the pass to Crowder. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Now Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. Down low. And stolen by Ayton. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself. Bridges, no one around him. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Bridges got 8. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Suns lead by 11. And
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Panthers. All right, coming up.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Booker, and that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Paul with the 3.
Well, Lowry not giving an inch, contesting that shot beautifully on the defensive end.
Here's Tucker. He can't get it to go. The Suns go the other way with it. And stolen by Butler. Now running, there comes Lowry pushing the ball up. Here's Tucker. Rejected by Crowder.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
Suns leading by 13. Booker outside. Ayton a screen on Robinson. Booker. Bridges for 3. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. And you look at Lowry's numbers, remarkably similar, Doris, year after year after year.
Yeah, this guy has polished skills at both ends of the floor. He has seen absolutely everything you can see in the regular season or in the playoffs. Kyle Lowry is emerging as a mentor to younger guys in the NBA.
Adebayo finds Butler. Miami no good on that time either. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Butler against Bridges. Back to Crowder. Kicks it out to Paul. Inside. Stolen by Tucker. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. And he goes big with the dunk right over Deandre Ayton.
Well, a little show and tell from the Butler. Jimmy giving the fans their money's worth.
Paul with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Now here's Paul. D right on him. Back to Crowder. The shot, no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And here's Adebayo outside.
What you like about Jay Crowder is his passion, the energy he provides on defense, just off the charts.
Bridges for three. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Lowry. And the shot goes in.
Kyle Lowry.
Lowry's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Kyle Lowry loves physical contact. The game of basketball is not a non-contact sport. Go ahead, Kyle.
Ayton a screen on Lowry. Paul dishes to Ayton. We've got 1:18 left in the first half of the game. No good on that one. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. .115 left in the first half. Lowry looking around. Pass to Adebayo. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Booker outside. There's the feed to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
What you love about this young guard, Devin Booker, is his ability to hurt you with both his passing and his shooting.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Lets it go from deep. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 4th rebound in this one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And there's Bridges on the assist by Ayton. Bridges has got 16 points.
Well, the length and skill set is a tremendous combination for Mikal Bridges. Starting to cook a little bit.
Spins. Passes to Tucker. Crowder with the steal. And now the Suns a fast break. Bridges leading the charge.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. The Suns on top. They finish off the 2nd quarter on a... Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Cameron Payne. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Craig in at the small forward. Here's Tucker. Off target from outside.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And McGee kicks to Shamet. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat trail by 19 to the inside. Shamet with the steal. Deflects the pass. Right wing. To the paint. Here's McGee. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game. And towards that flow state that athletes can achieve where you're in a groove. When you played and you really had it going, what was it like?
You know what, Kevin, I love the descriptions of players like Damian Lillard or Steph Curry when they are really cooking. They talk about the basket is the size of the ocean, that they hear no noise. They see no defenders. They are simply in this state where all the work they've put in has come to pay dividends, and it's so unique and so amazing to watch.
Craig passes to Shamet. Feeds it to McGee. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Miami ball.
The Heat trail by 21. Here's Hero. He takes it in. McGee with the block. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Shamet. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Here's Vincent. Payne covering. Vincent's shot is good.
Oh, check out the handles. They're nasty. Spin move. Had his man grab it for air.
Payne dishes to Johnson. Plenty of space. Kept alive. And McGee kicks to Shamet. And there's the pass to Johnson. From downtown. That one's not going to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Hero. Shamet with the steal. And here is Craig. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Heat foul. Taylor Martin. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Payne. No good on the triple. The Heat trail by 21.
2 minutes remaining in the
Here he
quarter.
goes.
2 minutes.
Over in the corner. Hero. Down low. Heat moving the ball around. Now here's Dedmon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Vincent. Another shot, and he sinks the layup.
Dwayne.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
On the wing, Johnson. Payne in the post. Out to the right wing. Here's Shamet. No good from outside.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Drives to the hoop. Outside, Martin kicks it to Dedmon. Martin inside. Craig defending.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, GA. Now, here's Shamet. He's covered closely. Here's McGee, and Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Here's Payne. There's 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. The Heat trail by 19. And there's the drive. Vincent the pass to Martin. It's hauled in by the Suns. McGee's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Shamet kicks to Payne. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Suns on top, up 19. And after a... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Hero. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Martin. Then it's Vincent.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Ayton at the elbow. Home. Ayton against Adebayo. And it's Ayton missing.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Over to the left wing. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
But you have got to appreciate how aggressive Jake Crowder is. This guy has great understanding of when to be aggressive.
Lowry with the ball. Bridges covering. Tucker can't get it to go.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Bridges with it. Booker in the corner. Now Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Robinson pulls it in.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line. I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Butler against Paul. Shot from the wing. No good from Booker. The Heat trail by 21.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Sinks the triple.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Bounce pass from Paul. On the wing, Booker. Guarded by Robinson. Here's Ayton. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Well, this guy is a champion, and Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
Bridges outside. Paul against Adebayo. Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Lowry. Three-pointer. A minute 50 left in the 4th quarter. From outside, off the mark. Suns leading by 20. Paul with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Robinson against Paul. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Inside. Kicks it out to Booker. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Suns.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Deandre Ayton.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Double team on Adebayo. Back to Tucker from deep. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Here is Paul. Pass to Bridges. Butler with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Outside for Robinson. 26 seconds left in the 4th quarter. For the 3. Rebound by the Suns. And here is Bridges. The dish to Paul. So it's the Suns winning easily here. All right, David, great job.
offensive end, Smitty. What's the key tonight?
I think, B.A., which team can get a string of stops and can go on a run and limit their turnovers. Because, B.A., we both know these teams can pour it in.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. At the forward slots, Avdia and Hachimura. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Conley. Back to O'Neal. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bogdanovich. Covered by Crowder. Tries yet again. Here's O'Neal. Covered by Crowder. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Phoenix ball.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. Ayton, the screen on Mitchell. And Booker with the jam.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Crowder with it. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Ayton passes to Crowder. The drive by Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Have to admire Paul's concentration. He takes pride in finishing on aggressive coverage.
Paul against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Inside. Left block shot on the way. The Suns clear it. Paul with it. He's picked up by Conley. Pass to Booker. Takes the 3. Unable to get that one. And Utah will come the other way. And it's O'Neal off the drive. And here's Mitchell. Goes up from the top of the key. Drained it for 2 points.
The offensive versatility of Donovan Mitchell. In the pick and roll and ISO situation, knocking down jumpers, and he attacks the rim.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level, I'll tell you what, he's not letting it phase him, though. Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Utah has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Conley on the attack. Outside for Mitchell. From deep. And Ayton pulls it down. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
And Utah has possession. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Down low. Paul passes to Crowder. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
And I think when you say Mike Conley all-star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act. Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
The 3 from Mitchell. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Outside Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first.
And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days, while he played baseball, and for a short while in the NBA. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Here's O'Neal. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Bridges. Ball drives in. Rebound, Utah.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And so it's Phoenix closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Gobert. The turnaround Jay. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Well, the Suns shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. Outside Booker. Tries the spin move. And Booker with the jam.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Gobert with a screen on Paul. Conley on the attack. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. Paul against Conley. Booker, the pass to Bridges. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
That one on Mitchell. And Smitty, there are plenty of good teams in the league. Not many great teams, though. How do you define that, partner? Do you have to win a title to be great?
No, I don't think so, B.A. Obviously, championships matter. But I think being consistent. Look at the Steve Nash Suns, teams that have competed for titles over a sustained period. You have to take pride in that, too.
Gobert inside. He's against Crowder. The kick out to Conley. Stolen by Bridges. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul.
And here are the Suns now. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. To the paint. Nice move. And he sinks the layup. Ayton's got his second basket of the night.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Conley passes to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Crowder with a steal. And they go to the intentional foul.
Donovan Mitchell. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. Utah foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
There's the double with Bogdanovich. It's intercepted.
Overall, though, they've taken good care of the ball. That's their first turnover.
Kept alive. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Gobert passes to Mitchell. They shoot again! And he takes it up and lays it in.
The assist.
Mitchell's got 6.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball. And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
And it's Crowder missing. For Utah, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Paul against Conley. Stolen by Conley. Outside Mitchell for 3. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
We've got 1:28 left in the second. Paul passes to Crowder. Clock at 4. Another shot. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. And the Suns lead by 14. Conley against Paul. Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. The 3 is up. Outside Bogdanovich. Gobert with a screen on Paul. The 3 from Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Conley. Crowder, that's good.
Showing he's not just a perimeter threat. Crowder attacking the heart of that defense.
Conley against Paul. Pass to O'Neal. The shot from 20 feet out. Paul against Conley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second personal foul.
Mike Conley is very crafty. He can bait a defender into getting a little too physical with him.
And Conley drops them both. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Paul against Conley. Crowder outside. Pass to Booker. This one for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And so it's Phoenix. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
So on the floor for Utah, we've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Rudy Gay out there with Daniel House. Then there's Hassan Whiteside, and it's Clarkson in a 2-guard. McGee, and Whiteside with a block.
With that long wingspan, Hassan Whiteside saying, no, not in my house.
Man, the defender really went after him.
That's his first personal foul.
First one falls for him. Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns.
For Utah.
And both free throws good for Whiteside. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. It's Shamet on the wing. Back to Payne. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Gay outside. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Gay. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the tray.
Doing his part to help stretch the defense. Gay looking confident from range.
Here's Shamet. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Right side Johnson. Now here's McGee. The kick out to Johnson. Takes a three. Clock at 6. Payne pass to McGee. And it's going to be a 3-second call. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
The Jazz shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Clarkson outside. The three is up. Can't hit that one. And Phoenix the other way now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Outside Johnson. From downtown. The rebound by the Jazz.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Gay, the pass to Clarkson. He takes it in, and he dunks it down.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Pass to Šarić. Here's Shamet. Šarić, a screen on Clarkson. Fires top of the key, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Ooh, McGee with the block. And the Suns pushing it up now. Šarić with it. Now guarded by Gay. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Left side Payne. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Jazz have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Gay. Back to Alexander Walker.
2 minutes.
Gay inside. Šarić covers. And there's a 3-second violation.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
A minute 58 left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Shamet. It's tipped. Payne pass to Šarić. Back to Payne. Driving in. McGee with it to stop the drought. Ooh, Whiteside with the defensive effort. Clarkson left side. And so they foul intentionally.
Jordan Clarkson. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
For Phoenix, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. To the left side wing. McGee a screen. Johnson passes to McGee. The kick out to Johnson. Shots blocked. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Clarkson. And a two-handed jam.
Great patience from the young big man. The game slowing down for Whiteside. You can see that.
Pass to Šarić. Here's Shamet. Back to Šarić. It's Shamet on the wing. Launches a 3. Knocks down the long J.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
There's 42 seconds left in the third. Pass to Alexander Walker. Whiteside with a screen on Payne. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Phoenix has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here's Šarić. Banked it in off the glass.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
15 seconds left in the third. Pass to Gay. Back to Alexander Walker. Oh, deflected. Here's Shamet, three-pointer. And so it's Phoenix up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Their defensive.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your son.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Jazz shooting just around 32% from the field. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Up top, Booker. He's covered by Clarkson. Ayton. 6 to shoot. Booker goes in. And Booker with the jam.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
The kick out to Gay. On the take. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First team foul.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. The baseline J is on the way. Rebound, Utah. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds in the game. Gay outside. High post Whiteside. Back to Gay. Here's Clarkson. And Chris Paul clears it away. And now we've got an intentional foul. So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Paul passes to Bridges. Left side Booker. Pulls it from the top of the key. And the shot falls short that time. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Bogdanovich. And here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. The 3.
Night in and night out, Jay Crowder will compete. Terrific effort at the defensive end.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And he commits the intentional foul.
Chris Paul. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
Paul against Conley. Here's O'Neal. Paul with a steal.
The pump fakes are risks because you're exposing the ball. You have to be careful because a solid defender will easily steal it.
Pass to Ayton. Outside Paul. It's good from the top of the key. And the Suns lead by 14. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Suns.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
They've also generated a lot of points off turnovers over the course of the game tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The 3 from Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game. And for the Suns, their shooting is around 55% so far. Paul with it. Outside Booker. Outside Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. 3-pointer, Bridges.
Have to give major credit to the hustle of Gobert. He really goes all out on D.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. It's hauled in by the Suns. 17 points was their biggest margin. Crowder against Mitchell. Bridges outside. 1:07 left to play in the fourth quarter. Now Paul fires for three. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Suns.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Mikal Bridges.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Here's Ayton. That one's wide left.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Ball against Conley. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat.
Tonight, lots of young players, a lot of energy brought on the floor. What kind of game do you expect to see?
Well, there could be some incredible highlights in this one, and then there could be coaches using every single possible timeout to teach their players how to play the right way. So this could be fun.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. Hunter, no one around him. No good with the triple. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Booker with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark. And Young, here we go. Over to the wing. Capella, the pass to Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. Into the lane. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. Here's Paul. Hunter grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down. And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Brent, with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players. And he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
And the wide-open shot from Crowder, and the 3 off target. Hawks have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Here's Bogdanovich. He kicks it to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. Young drives in, rejected by Booker. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Ayton finds Bridges. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Hunter, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Well, plain to see how eager Hunter is to work hard for his team. He gets that shot off. He gets a trip to the line.
And both free throws good for Hunter.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Booker outside. And the dunk by Booker.
He really gets up there. I mean, Devin Booker will surprise you and throw it down.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I spoke briefly with Nate McMillan, facing one of the most competitive players in history with Chris Paul. Here's what Coach said. Chris is going to do whatever it takes to win. We have to match that mentality from the get-go, or he's going to tilt the game against us. They know just how tough a matchup this will be. Guys?
Thank you, David. And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Clock at 6. Going inside, blocked again.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
1:32 left in the first quarter of the game. Bridges passes to Ayton. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. Young for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
On the wing, Bridges. Top of the key. And the Suns get it back. Booker against Bogdanovich. A nice shot by Booker.
That's the confidence of Devin Booker. When he gets a screen, he knows what he wants to do.
Capella with a screen on Paul. Passes it to Capella. Over Ayton. And it's Capella missing. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Bridges, no one around him. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Young with no one around. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Bridges kicks to Ayton. And here's Booker from the arc. Another three for Phoenix.
And you can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to, but still dangerous.
And so it's Phoenix with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Deandre.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Who's out there for Phoenix. Bogdanovich against Booker. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. In the corner, it's Hunter. The 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Crowder dishes to Paul, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Jay Crowder moving it to the open man. Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does grab. And it's Paul penetrating, and Capella sends it back. They get it back. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Second shot opportunity. They shoot again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Hawks ball.
The Hawks trail by 8. Collins setting the pick for Young. From outside the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Young's got his second basket of the night. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
But that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Young from outside. Crowder with the steal. And now the Suns a fast break. Pass to Booker. They get a hand on it. Ayton kicks to Booker. Paul outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Crowder. And Crowder finds it in.
Don't see that much from Crowder. Off the bounce and attacking to make the score.
Young from outside. Capella, the pass to Young. Back to Capella. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Paul with the ball, and guarded by Capella, and Ayton throws it down.
And as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
And here's Young from the arc. Oh, offensive interference. After a whistle, the offensive players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Bogdanovich finds Young. Capella with a screen on Paul. Now here's Bogdanovich, and he banks in the layup. Bogdanovich has got 5 points so far.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Paul passes to Crowder. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
On its way from Young for 2, and stolen by Ayton. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Good hands by Ayton.
The Hawks trail by 13. Young looking it over. Offline with his 3.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Ayton kicks to Paul. That 3 off the mark. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. 12 seconds left to play in the first half. To the middle. Shakes him. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Collins.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Thank you, David, and we'll be back at
21.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
On the court for Atlanta, Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. Then it's Gorgie Day. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Herter in at the shooting guard position. Jang the pass to Okongwu. Hawks passing it around. And Wright, here we go. Basket good. Wright's got it back down to within single digits for the Hawks.
Now, Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States. The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Gallinari on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And McGee kicks to Payne. Tries the spin move. Spins to the rack. And the rejection by Jang. The second chance effort, McGee. Shamet on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And it's in there. Shamet's got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Right from outside. Jang the pass to Wright. Back to Jang. Nice pass. Led into the rack perfectly for the layup. Jang's got his first 2 points of the night. Suns leading by 12. On the wing, Johnson. There's the drive. Now the pass to McGee. And stolen by Okongwu. Shamet with the steal. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Herter. Finished off the break. Herter's got his first points in this one.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Craig kicks to Payne. Johnson outside. Driving the lane. Can't get it to fall.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups. No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Remaining in the third, 2 minutes.
Pass to Shamet. And that's a foul called on going up. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Payne. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Dish now to Johnson. Passes it to Shamet. Clock is at 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Atlanta ball.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Right outside. Inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Here's Herter. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Suns leading by 5. Payne with it. Now right defending. Craig kicks to Shamet. To the paint. Can they get it? McGee. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
The Hawks trail by 7. Right, looking around. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the third. A teardrop layup falls off target. Here's Shamet. Dishes it to McGee. And Phoenix turns it over again.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
There's 31 seconds left in the third. Now here's Wright. Payne covering. Wright dishes to Okongwu. It's hauled in by the Suns. They've led by as many as 14 points. And Craig has it in the corner. Another 3 for Phoenix.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Right from outside. And no good that time. No good on the shot. And so it's Phoenix going into the break with a 10-point lead. A good...
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. It's Crowder on the wing. Ayton a screen on Collins. Here's Crowder.
Capella out there defensively, battling and trying to make an impact on that end of the floor.
Bogdanovich finds Young. To the inside. Capella, the pass to Young. Fires the three. Drains the three-pointer.
Young.
Young's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Atlanta.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Ball passes to Bridges. Booker in the post. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And that one's good, Ayton.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. They have a 9-point lead. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score, and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
And Crowder brings it in.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And here's Young from the arc. Cans it from downtown. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
Booker sometimes can come up with those. He can be an impressive dunker.
Young against Paul. Shoots it. On its way from Hunter for 2. Collins finds Hunter. Ball against Young. 5 on the clock. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
Bridges attacking. In the corner, Crowder with it. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. Off target with his 3. The Hawks trail by 12. Young with the ball. Out guarded by Crowder. Young's shot is off. Stolen by Collins. Hunter on the wing. And stolen by Booker. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Paul. Feeds to Crowder. For 3, Bridges. Collins grabs the miss. Atlanta's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. There's a screen by Collins. Young's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Paul looking around. Back to Ayton. Ayton a screen on Hunter. Shot clock at 5. They get it back.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it. And some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. It's Crowder on the wing. Bridges passes to Crowder. Bridges outside. Ayton finds Bridges. 5 to shoot. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Paul. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Hawks trail by 10. Young outside. Misses the 3.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Paul. Booker outside. Puts up a 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Young dishes to Collins. The kick out to Young. He feeds it to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
So the Suns win it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to...
marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. Different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's good from Paul. On the assist from Crowder.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Pass to Tucker. 4-3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Tucker. Phoenix, timeout. All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise. It's T-shirt time. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud.
Boy, Kyle Lowry is such a tough player, and I mean that physically and mentally. Whatever team he plays for, he's the leader and he sets the tone.
Ayton goes back up. Nifty move. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, you have to love Deandre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry, no good. You know, it's amazing to think, Doris, that before 2019, some critics questioned whether Lowry could lead a team to a championship.
Well, those questions are now over because this guy has had a history of stepping up in the biggest moments. He will fight you tooth and nail for every inch of real estate between the lines. This is one of the most competitively tough players in the league.
Adebayo, a screen on Bridges. Back to Adebayo. Stolen by Ayton. For 3, Bridges. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
Well, in catch and shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Pass to Tucker. Lowry with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Lowry into the lane. Back to Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Here's Crowder. And Tucker pulls it down. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. And here's Butler outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Pass to Crowder. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Lowry. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And a big finish by Robinson.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Outside Booker. Ayton, the screen on Robinson. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Shakes him. And it's good on the layup. Ayton's got his second bucket on the night.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Clock at 6. Adebayo, that's good.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
It's Bridges on the wing. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Bridges. That's his first.
Miami trailing.
First team foul.
Spins. Ball against Lowry to the inside. Here's Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Well, Kyle Lowry has become the master of manipulating the pick and roll. Really pretty look there.
Crowder, the pass to Paul. Driving to the basket. Misses from close range.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
That evens the score. Tucker's got 6.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Booker against Adebayo. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Pass to Lowry. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Oh, sweet move. And the layup is good.
When Kyle Lowry touches that painted area, he is aggressive to score it, and he is so able to finish on the interior.
Now here's Booker to the middle. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that. Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Outside Paul. Fires the 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there.
Yeah, you just sit down in the stance and refuse to be moved on the defensive end. Kyle Lowry forced.
And so it's Deandre Ayton making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And so in the game for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And a player like Mikal Bridges. He's got very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
Butler, the open look. Pass to Adebayo. Oh, Ayton with the block.
Outstanding shot blocker. Deandre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
Ball finds Bridges. And there's the whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Paul against Lowry, and there's the drive. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Tries again, hangs, got a hand on it.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
Shot clock at 5. Adebayo's double. Back to Tucker. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Suns leading. Outside Booker. Takes it inside. And Booker with the jam.
I'll tell you, let that guy get a head of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
To the left wing. Jacks up a 3. And Tucker gets it to go. Tucker's got 9.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Outside Paul. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court. And opponents can foul to force your hand and force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Robinson. Stolen by Booker. And they go to the intentional foul.
Jimmy Butler. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Paul passes to Ayton.
With a wingspan over 7 feet, Adebayo is a hard guy to score on.
And here's Booker. Back to Ayton. 6 to shoot. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Lowry, good.
Kyle Lowry loves physical contact. The game of basketball is not a non-contact sport. Go ahead, Kyle.
Ball finds Booker. Down low. Here's Ayton. And there's 1:38 left to play in the first half of basketball. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Inside, here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Butler on the wing. Left side, Tucker. Crowder with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. And Booker with the jam.
This guy difficult to match up with in transition because Booker can hit from anywhere on the floor.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Here's Adebayo. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Adebayo's got 4 points this quarter.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Back to Paul. Outside Booker. To the inside. Crowder. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his 6th assist of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Butler. Stolen by Bridges. And up the floor again for the Suns. Running the court. Here's Booker. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Now it's a 7-point Suns lead.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. For 3, Robinson. Phoenix grabs the miss. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Ayton. On the wing, Crowder. Outside Paul. It's Booker on the wing. And he's going for the oop here.
What a connection Deandre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
And so it's Phoenix with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Deandre Ayton.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Shamet into the lane. That one's good for 2.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Miami's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Boy, sloppy play. A supreme lack of focus. That's 4 turnovers for him now.
A line change here for Miami. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
To the paint. Soft touch off the glass. And the Suns lead by 14.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Here's Vincent. To the inside. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Left side, Johnson. Outside, Craig. Pass to Shamet. Shot clock at 6. Going inside. And he banks in the layup. Shamet's got 5 now.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Here's Vincent, defended by Payne. Hero with it. Here's Vincent. Off target from outside.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Johnson passes to McGee, and it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And the basket by Shamet.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Into the lane. Defended by Payne. Here's Dedmon. Oh, McGee with the block. Left side Johnson. It's McGee, high post. Back to Johnson. Here's Payne. Little turnaround. The Suns need to get off a shot. Puts up a 3. It's not going to go for him. And Miami will go the other way with it. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
It's rebounded by Dedmon. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And so they foul intentionally.
Cameron Payne. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And Miami has possession. It's a 16-point game. Here's Vincent, covered by McGee.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
That one doesn't drop. Craig passes to Johnson. Out left to the wing. Pass to Shamet. Outside Craig. Back to Shamet. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly. And it's Martin with the rebound.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Out to the right wing. Johnson passes to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Here's Vincent, defended by Payne. Vincent can't hit.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game? That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. And it's Phoenix's ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Here's Booker. And it's blocked by Dedmon. And they get it back. And out of bounds. The Heat will take it.
Substitutions for your Heat.
Miami has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Lowry against Paul. To the middle. Yep, that one goes. Tucker's got 11 points.
Well, Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
Paul against Lowry. Tipped. Here's Ayton. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Over Robinson. Booker can't get it to go.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And the Suns pushing it up now. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Third team foul.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Paul passes to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Here's Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Suns on top.
Fans, welcome your Miami.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court right now for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Paul with it. Pass to Bridges. And here's Booker. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Bridges finds Booker. Now here's Paul. 20 feet out. And Tucker pulls it down.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Well, Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
And the basket by Bridges.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
And here's Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Paul with it. Picked up by Lowry. Booker against Butler. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Robinson passes to Butler. Right side, Robinson. And he lobs it up top. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Just 5 to shoot.
I like the effort Booker gives on defense, especially when he pressures the shooter.
Paul passes to Ayton. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Personal foul.
The Heat have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Adebayo sets a screen. Lowry laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Lowry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, this is the go-to play for Kyle Lowry. The pick and roll, he has got it down.
Paul drives in. Stolen by Lowry. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Robinson can't hit. The Suns have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Paul passes to Ayton. No good that time. And Miami will go the other way with it. Outside Butler from behind the arc. Crowder grabs the miss. We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
And Adebayo slams it in.
And with a strong physical profile, Adebayo is willing to battle always on the interior.
Paul passes to Booker. Down low, looking to end the drought. Ayton with a bucket inside. And the Suns lead by 13.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night. Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Minute 32 left in the 4th quarter. Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. Lets it go. No good. A bit long that time. Miami has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. Butler finds Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, terrific read from Jimmy Butler. He is unwilling to get sped up. He knows when to place the pass and where.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Suns.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the 2 benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Deandre Ayton.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Ayton, a screen on Adebayo. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. From the arc. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Pass to Tucker. Adebayo, a screen on Crowder. Tucker. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Outside Paul. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road.
Kevin.
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward.
And you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
O'Neal with it, out guarded by Crowder. Here's Bridges. Here's Ayton. The pass to Bridges. Over Bogdanovich. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Bridges.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Conley the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And when Gobert cuts like that, it's over for the defense. For a big man, his mobility is unreal.
Bogdanovich against Bridges. And Ayton throws it down.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Conley the pass to O'Neal. Gobert with it. And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Jazz now. And that one's good, Mitchell.
With that powerful upper body, Donovan Mitchell can take contact, and it doesn't alter his shot.
Paul passes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. This one for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Driving to the basket. Conley with a wide open look, trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Bridges attacking, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Here's Conley, makes it off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Right side, Bogdanovich. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. No good on the 3. Suns leading by 3. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Utah's on defense. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Conley against Paul. Lets it fly. The Jazz with another miss.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Here's Ayton. Banked in off the glass.
Deandre
Ayton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Conley the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Launches a three, and they call over the back here. Too much contact.
And he drew that call by establishing his face early and then doing a great job at the box out.
Beautiful to the eyes. That's good fundamental basketball. You love to see that playing the right way.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played. They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start. And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Mitchell. Another miss by Utah. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 14-6 run. Outer dishes to Ayton. Fades away. And Ayton throws it down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns going into the break with a 10-point.
Your Jazz Dancers. All right.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Mitchell in at the 2 with Bogdanovich at small forward. Rudy Gay is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the guard position. That's the group right now for Utah.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Ayton against Mitchell. Rebound by the Suns.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Gay with it. Chris Paul covering. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell against Booker. No good off the back of the rim.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Another 3 for Phoenix. And Steve, the differences between the regular season and playoff basketball. Break them down for us.
You know, Kevin, it's a higher level of intensity, and execution is a must. It's also hard to prepare for the playoffs until you've experienced it.
Suns leading by 15, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And stolen by Gay.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
Booker finds Paul. Here's Crowder, and Crowder slams it in.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow. They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Got a piece of it. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Fires it up. Bridges misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Night in and night out, Jay Crowder will compete. Terrific effort at the defensive end.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Kicks it out to Paul. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Amongst the best point guards in the history of our great game, Chris Paul has changed the culture of a few franchises. CP3 is a flat-out winner.
Crowder with the steal. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
The feed to Bridges. It's stolen by Gobert.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Conley finds Mitchell. Utah keeping it alive. The new 14. Bogdanovich wide open. And just miss after miss right now.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Here's Conley. Here's Gobert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You see what that little pump fake does? It gives the defender something to think about the next time he goes to challenge Gobert's shot.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Game. Daniel House comes in for Bogdanovich. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. Here's Alexander-Walker driving inside. Count it, good.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Booker left side. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Shot from the top of the key. The kick out to Crowder. Offensive rebound. In the corner, it's Bridges. Nailed from three-point land. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Alexander Walker passes to Gobert. Misses in close. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
So he gets them both. Utah's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Clarkson with the ball. Bridges covering. Clarkson kicks to House with the drive, and he goes in for the dunk.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. And here is Paul. Booker outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Johnson, Landry, Shaman.
That will count. No good that time. And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding a very comfortable.
11.
All right, Dave, thank you. And
36.
with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
On the court for the Suns, wing pairing, it's Booker with Johnson. Taking up the pair up front, it's Saric and Ayton. And it's Paul in at the point. They double team Johnson. Ayton finds Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Paul's got 12.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. JaVale McGee's checked in for Ayton. Landry Shamet comes in for Devin Booker, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Conley kicks to O'Neal. There's the dish to Whiteside. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Whiteside's got his first points of the night.
Assertive move by Hassan Whiteside. He's a low rolling off the screen.
Here's Shamet. Shamet on the wing. Utah with the rebound.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Clarkson, he's checked in for the Jazz. Conley with it, working on Payne. Here's O'Neal. Clarkson outside. O'Neal passes to Clarkson. No good, shot missing. The Suns go the other way with it, and they go to the intentional foul.
Clarkson, that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now Payne. No points in the game yet for him. And Šarić kicks to Shamet. Back to Šarić. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Clock at 6. Stolen by Clarkson.
And that's going to go back the other direction, but they played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much.
From range, Landry Shamet is just a natural, has total confidence in his own abilities.
Conley, the pass to Whiteside. And the layup's good off the glass. Whiteside's got 6 in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
On the wing, Johnson. Another 3 for Phoenix.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Outside, Bogdanovich. McGee against Whiteside. In the corner, O'Neal with it. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Passes it to Johnson. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Whiteside finds Bogdanovich. Utah the rebound. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
I just love that effort by Hassan Whiteside. Focus, and he's a huge threat to score off the miss.
17 seconds left to play in the third. Payne with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Just 4 to shoot. Misses the deep 3-point attempt. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already.
And your Jazz Dancer.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Utah, Avdia and Hachimura in the forward positions. Conley out there with Clarkson, and it's Whiteside in at the 5. Ball passes to Ayton. Now Crowder. On the wing, Bridges. Ayton trying to break free. Bridges misses.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job. It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
On the wing, Bridges. Back to Paul. Outside, Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Booker. Utah with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound in this one. Conley with it, now guarded by Crowder. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Another miss by Utah. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. To the left side wing. Here's Ayton. Pass to Crowder. There's the 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Crowder's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for Phoenix. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Conley scanning the floor. Here's Whiteside. Offensive rebound. Crowder against O'Neal. Back to Bogdanovich. Driving in, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Good drive by Bojan Bogdanovich. Developed this nice move that he can attack the closeouts.
And Paul puts up a deep 3. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Conley dishes to Whiteside. Back to Conley. A 3 ball. That shot off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. And an intentional foul right there.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Whiteside. Gay comes in for O'Neal. Daniel House is checked in for Bogdanovich. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. Takes it inside. Alexander Walker. And the layup is good.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
On the wing, Bridges. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. Pass to Ayton. It's stolen by Gobert. And here they go. Here's Gay. Clarkson outside. Tries again. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Suns have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the 1 make.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Phoenix.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Deandre Ayton.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
Stolen by Clarkson. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Gay, and finished off by Gay.
This is something Gay does wonderfully. An insane dunker who loves finishing strong at the rim.
Outside Crowder. Bridges outside. There's the pass to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Crowder from outside. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And
Atlanta will get the first possession. Ayton passes to Bridges. Now Crowder inside. Out to Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
Paul with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Young misses.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
On the wing, Crowder. Three-pointer, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Bridges finds Booker to the middle. Crafty move. And yep, it's good.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Ayton's gone 2 of 3 from the floor.
What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
It's Bridges on the wing. With the drive. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Deandre Ayton.
Well, Bogdanovich being a little bit crafty there, knowing the defense was closing in on him, and drew the contact.
You know, by the time Bogdan Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Paul against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Young. 5 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. And the jumper falls for him. Young's got 5 now.
And Trey just doing a great job being resourceful that time, finding an open space and knocking down a mid-range.
Paul for 3. Booker for 3. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 so far. Kicks it out to Collins. Another 3 for Atlanta.
John Collins continuing to show that he's willing to work on that three-point range.
It's Booker on the wing.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 53 left in the first. Pass to Booker. It's stolen by Bogdanovich.
Excellent defensive instincts leading to the quick reaction.
And here's Capella. Outside Young. Stolen by Ayton. Deflects the pass. In transition, here come the Suns. It's stolen by Hunter. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Bridges outside. Capella against Paul. Here's Ayton. Will it go? And Ayton with the stuff.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Steps back. There's Young with the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Paul drives in. Tries the spin move. Bridges against Capella. It's stolen by Hunter. Outside Young. There's the three. And Ayton pulls it down.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Bridges passes to Crowder. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Back to Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. To the inside. Ayton.
A difficult cover here on the pick and roll as Devin Booker's getting more and more experience playing out and making plays.
Outside Young to the paint. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Rise up and flush it, big man. If he wanted to, he could have ripped the rim off the backboard on that one.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks.
All right, look who's coming into the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Atlanta.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the Hawks 5. Down low. Stolen by Capella. And here's Hunter for 3. That shot is off. And Phoenix will come the other way. Brent, no matter what happens in Deandre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying 3 to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. But he's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Paul, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Just Paul showing his strength there, just bullying his way past the defense and that aggressive coverage.
Inside, here's Capella. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Deandre Ayton.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
And Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, school in France, a project in 2014, and 90 minutes in just his first season, B.A.
Ayton, great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Young from long range. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now. Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides in playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
Pass to Capella. Outside Hunter. And it's off from 3-point range. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Shoots over Collins. Paul, shot is off. The Hawks leading. Hunter passes to Capella. There's Young with the 3. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
It's Bridges on the wing. Uneasy 2 on the layup.
Just so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Lets it go from deep. And Booker pulls it down.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Back to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Screen by Capella. There's Young with the 3. Kept alive by Atlanta. That one is off. The Suns have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Crowder finds Bridges. 1:21 left to play in the half. No good off the back of the rim. Atlanta's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
DeAndre Hunter getting his team fired up with that dunk.
On the wing, Crowder. Pass to Ayton. On the wing, Crowder. Collins defending. Here's the break. And here's Hunter for 3. The rebound by Bridges. Phoenix is shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Booker can't get it to go. For Atlanta, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Crowder goes in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Crowder's gotten his first bucket of the night.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Young way outside. Atlanta again missing. Outside Paul. And Booker puts up a deep 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer.
Bogdanovich pretty good at making some things.
Thanks, Allie. After
22.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And so in the game for Phoenix, Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then there's Johnson. And it's McGee in at the 5 spot. Pass to Shamet. Here's Johnson. Shoots over Gallinari. The shake. The shot by Johnson, no good. Herter with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Gallinari's shot is off.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Shaman into the lane. He got a piece of it. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Johnson. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. From outside the arc. Herter can't hit.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
They get it again. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Ooh, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Johnson inside. Here's Gallinari. That's good from Gallinari on the assist by Johnson. And the Hawks lead by 10. And a crazy stat here, Brent. For 9 consecutive seasons, the league has broken the record for 3-pointers made. Man, where does it end?
I don't know. I think we're redlining on the tachometer at this point, BA. A lot of teams electing to play that space and 3-point ball type of offense, but we're reaching the outer limits.
Ooh, McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Gallinari against Johnson. And Gallinari throws it down.
Gallinari just jamming that one home off the drive like it was nothing.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Johnson a screen on right. Payne, the pass to Johnson. Back to Payne. Launches it. He can't hit that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Craig against Gallinari. Right outside. Back to Jang. It's Herter on the wing. No good with the triple. The Suns have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Here's Shamet, and he drains the quick shot.
Well, when he's not spotting up Part of his offensive arsenal is Shamit's pull-up game.
Here's Herder. Dang, shot is off.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
It's good on the putback. Atlanta's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter.
Think about how tough this team is when Cam Johnson is out there and drilling shots.
There's a screen by Jag. Right, drives it over Payne. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that.
Craig finds Johnson. And there it is for him. Johnson's got his second basket on the night. And Johnson's shooting is so important to this team, Brent.
Well, B.A., that's the value that he brings, and they encourage him to do it. So if he's getting set up and he has room to let it go, Cam Johnson can punish you from the outside.
To the inside. Out to Craig. Let's go with a three. Not going to go that time. The Hawks leading in transition. Pass to Gallinari. Stolen by Payne. It's Shamet on the wing. Herder defending. A nice shot by McGee.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Right outside. Shot from the wing. Here's Jang. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Jang's got 4 points in the quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Payne against Wright. Payne pass to McGee. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to go on DeLon Wright. Free throw's good. McGee. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. And both free throws good for McGee. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Bogdanovich against Craig. Capella. And he gets it to go.
Capella taking a crack and stays focused on the rim.
That's good from Capella. The Suns trailing. 27 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Payne, the pass to McGee. Puts the move on. Over to the left wing. Here's Johnson. Stolen by Capella. Hunter finds Capella. The kick out to Young. Beyond the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Young's got 19.
Well, during the draft process, lots of talk about Trae Young and Stephen Curry. I'll tell you what, there are more similarities than differences.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ending the quarter up 10.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. Come on, fans,
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us.
let's hear it right now.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
You wonder if Ayton's one of those guys who realizes just how physical and tough he can be.
All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hawks?
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Young, the pass to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
Crowder outside. For 3, Booker drills it from deep. Booker's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
A nice shot by Young.
When you hit a 3 on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Ayton. Back to Bridges. Here's Ayton. Here's a 3 from Paul. No luck on that one. Young, the pass to Collins. Back to Young. Collins a screen. Young finds Collins. And Collins with the slam.
And just getting more and more dangerous on the pick and roll situation. John Collins with a smart play there.
And it's Paul off the drive. And that one drops for him.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
Outside Young. Out to the wing. Collins passes to Young. Back to Collins. Crowder grabs the miss. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Young way outside.
3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
On the wing, Crowder. Outside Booker. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. 5 on the clock. Pulls up. Here's Ayton. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And Booker throwing himself into the mix that time to get a second chance opportunity.
Screen by Capella. Bogdanovich, no good. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. The 3. Booker with the defensive effort. The Suns running out of time. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. Out to Bridges. Fires from deep. On target from range.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Outside Bogdanovich. And here's Capella. Is covered by Ayton. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
On the wing, Crowder. Back to Paul. Booker with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Love the confidence of Devin Booker. When he gets a screen, he knows what he wants to do.
And a deep 3 from Young. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. To the middle. Tipped. To the inside. Money.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
A nice shot by Young.
And so far, Young is making the defense look old. He is on fire to start this one.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ayton with a screen. The rebound by Bogdanovich. And here's Collins for 3. And Booker pulls it down. Crowder outside. So this one belongs to the Hawks. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.